Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Good morning, everyone. Ira Epstein of Linden Associates with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, and this is the 5th of April, 2017, getting on to about 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. I didn't put out one of these yesterday, a little late today, as we have redone our studio and putting in much higher speed equipment now, so please just put up with us as we get through some of this. But getting the rendering done, everything so we can get it out quicker. And as usual, the first morning, you know what happens. All right, stock market. They looked at the ADP number, and I'll show you that right here. Came in at 263. They're expecting 180. It's called a blowout number, and it just carried the stock market higher. Surprisingly, it did very little for the U.S. dollar. It did very little for U.S. interest rates. That could be because the market's already expecting that these are going to be solid numbers. The Conference Board helped wanted index, instead of the negative 360, 200,000 last month, came in up 102,000. That adds. The manufacturing headline, lower than last month in almost every single category, as you can see, so nothing spectacular there. And market groups' final March EU composite PMI came in at 56.4, up from the 56 in February, but it was still just a little below the 56.7 the market had been looking for. So, you know, as I'm looking at the market today, the question is, why did gold get hit as much as it did? Is that a good buying opportunity? Could be. We know that North Korea challenged again President Trump and Premier Xi because they fired a missile today and they meet on Friday. So that should be a meeting you'd want to be in because the clock has run out, as the Trump administration is saying. What does that mean? You know, maybe they put nuclear missiles in South Korea. Who the heck knows? But as you can see, the dollar not doing much. In fact, currencies are flat with the exception of the yen, which got hit fairly hard right here. Could that be because Korea keeps doing what it is and it's weighing on the yen now? People don't know what to expect. Look at copper today. You want to see stellar performer? Wow, that's the market that really took off. 700 points to the upside. The sugar market up a little bit here. And the grain markets, well, they tried an early rally in the meal and the soybeans. They did fail there on it to begin with from the highs, but that doesn't mean they're giving up. We have to keep our eye on what's going on there. And if you're looking at now the break in the rebob and the crude from the highs, that tells me without even knowing that the EIA report that just came out, and because I'm on the air with you right now, I don't know what it is. It could not have been as stellar a number as the API yesterday, and that is why the market's probably seeing a bit of selling pressure. Natural gas, because of the heat building on the West Coast, going to move in soon. Market is saying, more demand and maybe not as much infusion. I wrote about that in my reports yesterday for those of you that watch them. Let's talk about our offering this morning from Consensus. How would you like to get to a service that includes market letters from maybe, it could be 100 different providers, all in one spot, and they're broken down neat. Let's assume you want to read about gold. That's where the letter is going to be. They take all those letters, and these are the different contributors. There'll be another group right behind it and another one behind there. And then they make a consensus out of it to give you an idea, is the market more bullish or bearish? Where is it on each market? And it'll look like that. You get a 4-week trial by just giving us a call. Go to our website. You can sign up for Consensus, or you can click right up here. If you're watching me on YouTube, you'll see an icon. Click on that. You'll get a user ID and a password from them. Give it a try. I think you'll find it well worth reading. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good morning, and I'll see you all this afternoon.